Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to AEW Dynamite Review. So we are here after the 2-year anniversary show. We have Hangman and Page talking. We've got Punk on commentary again. So I do enjoy Punk on commentary, I'll admit that one. Very happy that he's on commentary again. We've got the Lucha Brothers taking on a mystery tag team for the AEW tag team titles tonight. And we've got Bobby Fish versus Bryan Danielson. Fucking take my money, let's do this show. So we just had Dante Martin versus Malachi Black in our opening contest, and I kind of have to admit, this was a very entertaining and well-paced matchup, especially when Dante Martin hurt his leg. Hopefully it's not a natural injury and he's just tweaked it a little bit, hopefully. But match was well-paced, it was very well done. Malachi Black gets the win, obviously, with the black mask, but at the end of the day, it shows that Dante Martin is able to compete with the big guys, and he is bloody good. And to be honest, this whole thing with Real Rush, we'll see how it goes, but I really don't want to see it further than it needs to be, if you get my drift. But I have to admit, I was entertained by this match, and we have the return of the Inner Circle. I am looking forward to this one, I'm not going to lie, guys. So let's not waste any more time, and let's carry on with AEW Dynamite. So, we just had a promo with the Jurassic Express, which is cut short due to the superkliq coming in and beating them up. They powerbomb Mr. Luchasaurus through a table, and they basically just continue to talk shit. But then, one of my favourite promos ever. Jericho talking to American Top Team and the fat-faced dipshit. I fucking love that. That is brilliant. Just master work from Jericho, and the crowd just chant that fat-faced dipshit at Dan Lambert. No Jorge Masvidal. I don't know if he's training for a fight or not, but if we're going to see Jericho versus Masvidal, I think that's going to be pretty fucking funny to see and pretty good to see as well. So I'll be honest with you. They were talking, basically Jericho just ripped the shit into some shit to one of the girls there who's married to another fighter. And it was just glorious. It was absolutely glorious and brilliant. I loved it. They challenged the Men of the Year and American Top Team to a 10-man tag. We'll find out the stipulation for next week, and Sammy basically comes in and just goes, yeah, I'm going to kick your asses next week, and yeah, whatever happens, happens. So, we have the Lucha Brothers taking on the team of FTR. They were revealed, they were wearing masks to basically hide their identities from the Lucha Brothers, but the mask gets taken off, and basically they come in now, and yeah, we've got FTR versus Lucha Brothers for the AAA Tag Team titles. So, let's do this. So, we just had FTR taking on Lucha Brothers for the AAA Tag Team Championships, and I have to admit, this was actually a very entertaining matchup. I thought it was well done. Obviously, Lucha Brothers, the high flyers of the two, and FTR basically just ground and pound. It was brilliant, I thought. And yeah, FTR gets the win and are the new AAA Tag Team Champions. They weren't going to put the AEW titles on the line and have them lose in their first contest, but FTR as AAA Tag Team Champions, I want to see where that goes, because that's going to be pretty awesome. We also had a real lush conversation with Dante Martin, basically saying that he's the money and all that. And now we have FTR talking to Andrade El Idolo about the win. So let's do this. So, we just had Jon Moxley versus Wheeler Yuta, and yeah, Jon Moxley just kills him and hits the power down shift for the 1-2-3 pretty quickly. Then we have Selena Deeb talking about the win against Shida last week, and how eventually it did turn out that, you know, it was this attitude change that causes it. And then basically Hikaru Shida comes in, and basically they have a bit of a tussle back and forth. And now we have the trios match, Dark Order versus the superkliq, which is going to be the Young Bucks and Adam Cole. I'll let you finish the sentence. So, let's do this. So, just before the Super Elite versus the Dark Order match, we had Tony Schiavone talking to FTR, about the match, and basically we had Andrade El Idolo give MJF cash and a check, basically to pay off the one night only to get the titles off of Lucha Brothers. So then we had the Dark Order versus the superkliq. Really fun matchup. Dark Order are back together as a full team. Always good to see. This is very entertaining. It was a fun matchup, don't get me wrong, and obviously the superkliq get the win after Adam Cole hits the boom knee on Alex Reynolds. But then Jungle Boy comes out, attacks Adam Cole, and then basically before he gets back into the ring, grabs a steel chair, brings it in, whacks Brandon Walker? No, Braden, the nerd, with them, I can't think of his name now. The Lone Warrior, whatever his name is, the D&D guy, can't think of his name. Brandon Cutler, there we go. And basically just puts him in the snare trap. It makes him eat the older head way to the face as well, which I thought was very funny. Then we had MJF come out and basically hype up the crowd for his match with Darby Allin, which isn't going to happen tonight. But then Sting comes out, whacks Wolo with a baseball bat, and basically, the old chicken shit heel, and MJF runs away afterwards. So we're going to see what is coming up next. We do have Adam Page's return and talking about the main event for Full Gear, which is going to be Adam Page versus Kenny Omega for the belt. Hopefully we do have Adam Page win that match, because that would be really good. And we've also got Kira Holden versus Penelope Ford, and our main event, Bryan Danielson versus Bobby Fish. Fuck yes, take my money. Let's do this. So we just had Penelope Ford versus Kira Holden in a surprisingly okay matchup. Not too flashy or anything. Kira Holden is known for her Impact Wrestling run, which I thought was very entertaining. And Penelope Ford is Penelope Ford, and the match, it is a good match. Penelope Ford gets the win with a submission, and then Ruby Soho comes out to attack Penelope Ford, and the Bunny comes out to save her. Then we get Meryl talking about how he has the body of a god but the neck of sand, which I thought was actually a nice touch. I have to admit, that one definitely entertaining to hear that one. And then we've just had Adam Page on the mic, basically talking about how he is going to basically give everything he can to win the AEW Championship on at Full Gear. Now, there is a full released list. Apparently there's like a picture circulating around of Elite pay-per-view for Full Gear this year. I'm not going to believe it until it's actually, there's some more matches that have been announced for it, so we'll see how that goes down. But if it's going to be the full list, then, that might happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any more time. Our main event, Bryan Danielson versus Bobby fucking Fish. Let's do this one. So we just had Bryan Danielson versus Bobby Fish. This was a really good matchup, actually. It should have gone a little bit longer. I wanted it to, but for what we got, it was bloody brilliant, and an amazing heel hook to get the win. Holy crap, that was great. Oh my god, we've got so world title eliminator tournament. We've got 10 versus John Moxley, Cassidy versus Powerhouse Hobbs, Dustin Rhodes versus Bryan Danielson, Lance Archer versus Eddie Kingston. Holy crap. Powerhouse Hobbs is beating Orange Cassidy. Archer Kingston, I'm probably going to go for Kingston on that one. Dustin Rhodes, Bryan Danielson, I'm going Danielson on that one because fucking please. And yeah, 10 versus Moxley, I'm probably going to have to give the nod to Moxley on that one because Moxley is more of a contender than 10 is. Even though I think 10 is a bloody brilliant person and a wrestler, it's got to go to Moxley. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for me tonight. What did I think of the show overall? It was a fun show, I gotta admit. Great wrestling, always fun. Entertainment, talking was good. Yeah, this was a really good show, guys. So, I am going to go to bed, and I will see you next week for the return of the Classic Wrestling Series. Yes, it's been away for 2 weeks. I'm sorry about that. I just haven't been wanting to do an episode. I'm sorry, guys. But We are going to be back. I believe I picked an ECW show, so we'll do that. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching AEW Dynamite Review, and I will see you next week for the Classic Wrestling Series. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.